Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to share about the Autocount Cloud Payroll, and after the presentation I will show you the system demo. So before I start, I would like to share regarding our company background. Alright, our company is called A+Com and this is our team. A+Com was incorporated in KL since 2005. We are one of the primary business solution provider in Malaysia over 15 years. We have our own support team and also in-house programmer. Our customer base not only in Malaysia and also in overseas. Our HQ located in KL. We provide SME customized solution, workstation, server, ERP and POS system. We have our page in Instagram and Facebook. You can follow us if you want to know more about us. In 2012, we got open new branch in Sabah. Currently, we have more than 500 clients. Okay, the next one is some of the information regarding Autocount. And for your information, we are one of their authorized dealer. The next one is regarding our support. Okay, so currently we have 5 support type. So for the first one, okay, normally every user they have a support in charge person who handle your case. So if you have any request for support, then you can directly WhatsApp or call to the particular person in charge. But if let's say you cannot reach them, maybe there are sometimes they have their appointment for demo training or maybe meeting, or maybe sometimes they are engaged on phone, then you can call our support hotline. Other than that, you also can email any query or any issues to supportalliance@a-pluscom.com and we will try to reply you as soon as possible. So for any data checking, we also will request for remote access. So the last one is on-site support, but this one will be depend on your contract. So if your contract already included the on-site support, then FOC. But or if let's say your contract is without the on-site support, then we will charge on that. Okay, so now we will going to talk about why we choose cloud and what is the benefit and difference if using cloud system compared with offline system. First one, okay, the cloud payroll is hosted in the Microsoft Azure, which is one of world secure platform. They got a very good security background and it's very stable, so you don't need to worry about any system down and you can work anytime. Automatic backup and timely updates, which means okay, the backup will be made automatically every day and the data will be stored in Microsoft server. So if you save your time and you don't need to know any skills to do any backup. So for timely updates, okay, example, if government announce any update or change any new form. Okay, so if you are using if you are using Excel, then you need to change it by own lah. So maybe you need to change the formula or maybe you need to design the new form. But okay, if you're using the offline system, you also need to arrange the appointment with your dealer for the system update. But if I'm using cloud, then you no need to worry or waste any time because when the time you log into the system, you are using the latest version. For any changes or update in the system, very easy, you just need to refer to the release note. Okay, the third one is lower upfront cost and no setup. Since cloud is online, which means that you don't need to invest any cost to get a hardware. System can be used with any browsers, no installation to be required, and the system compatible with any device. For example, like smartphones, tablet, iPad, laptop, or PC. It also no need any support maintenance fees compared to offline system because if you're using the offline system, they will charge you yearly for the support maintenance. Okay, but if you're using the cloud payroll, there are no any support maintenance fees incurred because every month when you pay for the subscription fees, it actually included the support maintenance. Okay, the next one is security. So for example, if your laptop or your PC is lost, so you no need to worry your data will be restored by someone else because all the data are centralized in Azure and no one can access without your password. Okay, so we also can set up two-factor authentication when you log in, which means every time when you log in, you will receive a random number like bank when you do transaction for verification. So even you give your password to someone else, they also cannot log in unless they have the random number. Okay, so the last one, accessible anytime, anywhere. Okay, since everything online, the data will be available 24 hours per day, 7 days per week. So you can work anytime you want and access the system anywhere as long as you have the internet connection. So it will be good lah for this MCO period. So you no need to go back to office to run the payroll process. So you can do it anytime when you are at home. Okay, now let's have a quick look about what you can do in Cloud Payroll. Definitely you can process your monthly payroll. Besides that, we also have three additional modules, which is e-claim, e-leave, and time attendance. So for this time attendance, actually it just launched by this month. Okay, you all no need to worry. Later I will show you the demo how all these features work in the system. Of course, if you add on the e-leave, e-claim, or time attendance module, they will have an additional charges on that. Okay, next I'm going to show you what are the modules and features are available in the Cloud Payroll system. First, you can see the Employee Self-Service, what we call is ESS. So from there, you can check out who is on leave today, who is on leave tomorrow. Is there I got any pending request? I can check my pay slip, check my EA form, and also check my leave balance. And then the payroll user also can check the employee statistic or the payroll summary in the dashboard. So for the next one is the company profile. So in the company profile, you just need to setting for your company information and also some contribution and payout setting. You also can create your bank accounts. So and then is the user setting. So in the user setting, you just need to setting the user access right and also the approval setting. So the approval setting, you can setting by department or you want to by organization chart. Also, the next one is general maintenance. So in the general maintenance, you can create your own claim type, your company leave type, and then if you got any branches, department, and then you can set your leave entitlement, your calendar, you can create your allowance, deduction, and also the OT. And then the next one is the attendance management. So this module only can be accessed if you enable the time attendance function. So in order to use this function, so you need to setting some of the maintenance first. So the first one is the shift maintenance. So for the shift maintenance, you need to setting the clock in time and also the clock out time. And then the rules maintenance is the shift you want to apply for which clocking method. And then the shift schedule is you need to assign the shift to your employee. Okay, so now let me show you what's the attendance flow in the system. So very easy. The first you need to do the setting. So like just now I mentioned, you need to setting for the maintain for the shift and also for the rules. And then you need to assign the schedule for your employee. So after you done the setting, so your staff when they are using the mobile apps, then they can just do the clock in and clock out. So they also can apply for the OT. So after that, the HR user just need to go into the payroll system. They do some verification and also the amendment. So if let's say they want to adjust the working hours or maybe some employee is missing the clocking out time, then then the HR user just need to update the information. So in the month end, the payroll user just need to pull the data from the time attendance and then run the process payroll. Okay, now let's see what the clocking method that we have in the system. So the first one will be the geolocation. So if you enable the geolocation, which means that every time when you're clocking, your mobile GPS must be turned on. So the geolocation you also can predefine. So which means that every time when you're clocking, so the system will detect the location, is it the predefined location. So if not the predefined location, then you are not allowed to clock out or clock in. I believe that some of the company they have their sales team and their salesmen will always go out to meet customer. Then we also can disable this predefined location. So which means that the salesmen go out, they can clock out and clock in any location. So the system will just capture their location as a remarks. Okay, the next one. For example, some of the office maybe in the building or maybe they have shop in the mall. So you do know your employee is it go in your office or in the shop to do the clocking if you use the geolocation. So we have two other option is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So which means that the employee when they are doing the clocking, so they must connect to the correct Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, then system only allow them to clock out and clock in. But of course if you use the Bluetooth, then you need to purchase a device. We do support all beacon Bluetooth device so you can find outside. So if the brand is beacon Bluetooth, then it should be okay. So besides of these three methods, we do have another two support method, which is photo and face recognition. So these two must be work together with the three clocking method that I mentioned just now, geolocation, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. So if you use these two functions, which means that every time when you do the clocking, okay, so for example, now I clock in using the geolocation. So after geolocation, the system will request to take the photo or face recognition. So if let's say your company already have existing time print machine, time attendant machine, so if they can provide you the Excel for data, actually we have our Excel template for you to do the import. So the system will help you to calculate all the lateness, all the OT, and all the unpaid leave lah. So not necessary you must using our time attendance. Okay, so for the next one, we have my calendar. So in the calendar, you can check when is the public holiday, when is the rest day, and then is it I got any to-do list, and then I can check my shift schedule. And then the next one is the employee maintenance. So in the employee maintenance, you can create your employee profile, and also system can generate for the organization chart. The chart you can export to PDF. And then in the human resource, you can apply for claim, apply for leave. You can check all the claim or leave transaction and also the balance. So we also can create for loan, and also we have the health record transaction. This one is for capture your everyday. Maybe I need to capture all the employee temperature, and then is it got any symptom, so that I can generate a report uh, to know that which employee is it got I can know their health status lah. So after that is the payroll management. Okay, so we have ad hoc payroll item, which means that before you do any process payroll in the month end, so we can have the bulk import function to uh, update your maybe allowance, OT, commission. So after you update in the ad hoc payroll item, when the month end, when I process the payroll, then all the data will auto update in your payroll, so you no need to re-key in. And then we also have time attendance. Time attendance, we can pull data if you use the e-time attendance. So if you are not using the e-time attendance, then we also have the Excel file to import. And then the next one will be the electronic payment. So after you run the process, the payroll process, then system can generate all the tax file that government needed. So you can generate for tax file, EPF, SOCSO, EIS, LHDN. So for bank, we also have the tax file. So you can generate from system and then you can just upload to the bank portal. And then after your process, your payroll process, then system will provide you all the relevant reports. So we have government reports. Government reports, we have EPF report, SOCSO report, EIS, income tax, HRDF report. I think most of the report that you are needed, I think already in the system. And then we also can print out payslip. Our payslip got a few of the format, so you can choose which one is suitable for you. And then we also have the payroll reports, loan report, camp report, and also leave report. Other than that, we also have employee report lah, and then we also have some of the template for HR letter. And then in the option, you can do the year-end processing. You can download all the Excel, and then you can just key in, and then you can import for maybe allowance or maybe employee. And then in the visit setting, okay, you can just run the first time setup. So system will have the guideline to you. You just step by step, you just key in the information, and then you can just run the payroll process. So now we will go to the system and I will show you the demo. Okay, now once you log into the system, so this is the main screen that you can see. So we will talk about the employee self-service first. Okay, so in the employee self-service, what you can see is who is on leave today, is it anyone on leave tomorrow, and then is it I have any pending request, and then I can break down to check the status. And then I also can check my is it I have any requested my approval. So from here I just need to click in the details to check, and then I can click approve or reject. And then after that is my profile, and then you can check the pay slip. You can just click and then choose month end preview. And here you can export or you want to print out. So same for the EA form. So you can just click and then system will open another tab. Then from here you can do export or you want to do printing. So for the next one, you can see is it I have any claim. And then the next one is my leave information. So it will list out all the leave and then how many days entitled, and then is it I got any credit leave, and then is it any going to expiry, and then how many days I already taken, and then why is the balance. Okay, the next one will be the announcement. So you can send out announcements. So for example, if let's say government announce tomorrow will be lockdown, okay, all have to work at home, then you can just send the announcement so that all the employee they will receive the notification. So they just need to open and then check what is the announcement. So once they receive, then they can know, oh, tomorrow is work at home, no need to back to office. After that, we also can have the company share document. So you can share your company SOP, or maybe you have any policy. So you can just attach in the system so that everyone can open and view. And then for the payroll user, which means the HR user, they can go to the dashboard so they can know how many total headcount. That means how many total employee, and then is it any employee is joined this month, is it any employee resign this month, join next month, or resign next month. And then is it I have any to-do list, and then it will show last 5 pay run records, and then all the employee statistic lah, and then the bottom one will be the employee self record. So next I will go to the general maintenance. So under general maintenance, what you can do is you can create the claim type. So you can create what is the claim type that you have in your company. You also can define which field that you want employee to fill up. And then this field, is it whether mandatory? So if let's say I take is required, means that employee must be fill up, then only can save. Okay, and then we also have leave type. So you can just create your company leave type. And then if you have branches, then you can create branch. And then you can create department, project, race, employee type. Employee group is for you to define your annual leave and medical leave entitlement. Okay, and also if your claim got a limit, then you can key in the amount limit lah. Okay. And then the next one is calendar. So the calendar, you can setting the public holiday and also the rest day. Next, we will go to the allowance. So allowance, you can set, okay, if let's say this allowance got the period, so you can set for the start period and also the end period. And then this allowance, is it contribute to EPF tax or SOCSO HRDF, you can take and take. And then this allowance, is it applied to any BIK lah. So if petrol, then you need to select petrol lah. So if you update in your EA form, and also we also can do the formula lah. So if you have the formula, so we can do the formula and then system will auto calculate. Same for the deductions. So if your company have deduction, so you need to create the deduction. So you also can set the period and then you can set the setting. Is it this lateness contribute to EPF tax, SOCSO EIS or HRDF, and also the formula. So the next one, EPF. So here you can setting your EPF percentage deductions. Let me to refresh. Okay, so this is all the EPF percentage deduction. And then BIK. So if you have foreign worker, then you can setting for levy. And then the last one will be the overtime. So overtime you can setting few of the formulas. Okay. Okay, we done for the general maintenance. So now we will go to attendance management. So if you want to access this attendance management, so you have to make sure your time attendance module is enabled. Alright, so first we will go to shift maintenance. So shift maintenance, you need to create what is the shift that you have in your company. So for example, my company have morning shift, got afternoon shift, and also office shift, means that it's the standard working hours lah. Okay, 9 to 6. So from here, you need to setting is what is the OT routing time, and then what is the clocking in time, and then what is the late in buffer, what is the absent buffer. So if let's say I set late in buffer is 30 minutes, so if I clock in after 9:30, then I will consider it's late. So if I clock in after 10, then I will consider as absent. And then I also can setting for my break time and then my clock out time. So after the shift maintenance, then we will go to rules maintenance. So in the rules maintenance, so you need to set which clocking method that you apply for this shift. Okay, so here like just now I mentioned, we have 3 clocking method, okay, which is geolocation, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. Okay, so for this office, I will use geolocation. So you can see if I take geolocation is required to match with device address, which means that the employee must be in this A plus com must be in this location, and then system only allowed me to do the clock in. Okay, and then the other one is Wi-Fi. So you also can setting your Wi-Fi info here. So when you do the clock in, you must connect to this correct Wi-Fi, then only you can do the clocking lah. Okay, so this is for rules maintenance. So after the rules maintenance, we have shift schedule. So in the shift schedule, so you will see all the employee in my company and then what is their shift. So now if you want to assign the shift to your employee, then we will go to visit. We have three methods. So for the first one is standard. So if you want to maintain your schedule with fixed shift in yearly basis. So normally this one is for the office hours. So you just need to click next. You select the employee. Where this one is the HR, means that she will work in the office, and then what is the year, and then you choose the shift office, and then you apply. Then it will apply the shift for whole year. Okay, so this one is the standard. And then we also have roster. So for roster means that you want to maintain your schedule with fixed shift in monthly or weekdays basis. Okay, let's have a see. So you can choose employee. Okay, for example, Jason is my sales team, and then I can set by month or I set by week. And then for this week is under morning or noon shift. And then you can apply, and then it will apply to this particular employee shift lah. Okay. And one more is flex. So this one is for you to maintain the schedule in daily basis. So this is quite flexible. So you need to select your employee, and then I take morning. I just need to add, okay, maybe for this day, Friday is morning, Saturday morning, Sunday is morning, and then next Monday in noon, next Tuesday in noon, and then Wednesday will the Thursday will morning, and then Friday is morning. So you can set by daily lah. Okay, so this is flexible, and then once you apply, then it will apply to this particular employee shift. Okay, of course, in the schedule here, you also can edit. Okay, you no need to go to the wizard. On screen here, you still can edit. Alright, so after the shift schedule, and then we have the attendance transaction. Attendance transaction, you can see all the status that your employee clock in and clock out. So you can see, okay, which employee is absent. Okay, what is the scenario? So from the scenario, you can see, because this employee clock in 10:16, so she consider is absent lah. And then what is the break time, and then what is the time for clock out. Okay, so and then we also have incomplete for absent. So if let's say employee on leave, and then it will show here. Okay, because if let's say sometimes some employee they will forgot to clock out, then the HR user have to come here, and then they need to adjust for the working hours. So they need to adjust lah. Okay, so they just need to click in, and then just update the clock out time, and then apply. So in the attendance transaction, HR user have to verify and do the amendment lah. So if needed. So for the last one is the attendance map. So you can check your employee. Okay, so for example, Tiffany. Okay, if they are using the geolocation to clock in, clock out, then here we'll have the record. So you can see, okay, this day so this employee go to which location, and then what is the time clock out or clock in. So you can change to another employee and check their map. Okay, So after that, we also have attendance request, means that sometimes if employee they want to do OT, so they need to request first. So if their manager approve, then only we will calculate for the OT payment lah. Okay, and then the other one is adjustment request. So okay, for example, my working hours is 9 to 6. So maybe the next day, maybe I need to go bank to do some stuff lah. Okay, so maybe I will be late. Okay, I don't want to because if I'm not doing the adjustment request, if I clock in at 10, then I will consider absent. Okay, so if I don't want this issue happen, then I need to request for adjustment for my working hours. Okay, so you also can change to your start date to start time to 10. Okay, 10 a.m. and then until 6 p.m. So after your manager approve, means that system won't deduct your salary. Okay, so this one is for request, OT request, and also for the working hours request lah. Okay, after that you also can check your attendance approval history. Okay, so this one, okay, you can see Jason last time got applied for the OT, and then I already approved. So here is the history, and also I can check my team attendance. Okay, so how many on shift, and then is it got how many absent, got who on leave, is it any employee late in or early out, OT incomplete or attendant. So you can check all your employee status in here. Okay, after done attendance, then I will go to my calendar. So in your calendar, you can see your public holiday. So you can see lah, okay, the red color is public holiday. So this one is my rest day. So Saturday, Sunday is my rest day, and then all this is my schedule. Okay, my shift schedule. And then I also can see my team who is on leave. Okay, you click and then it will show the details. So after calendar, I will go to employee maintenance. So here you can create your employee profile. So I just go through. Okay, so you can key in your employee personal profile. Oh yeah, also here you need to tick lah. So if your company got using the e-leave, got using e-claim, and then if you want to use time attendance, so remember to tick. Okay, but please take note lah. So once you tick, then we will charge you. Okay, so for required face recognition, so you can tick lah. So if you want this function. Okay, so I continue. After the personal profile, you also can key in your spouse information, and then you can put in your employment details. Okay, so you can assign an appointment, and then what is the basic rate, and then what is the calendar, the join date, confirm date, and then your employee group. So after that, you need to update the statutory requirement. Okay, this employee is using which EPF table, and then what is the EPF number, and then the SOCSO number, tax number, if have. And then if this employee got fixed allowance, then you need to add in the allowance at the profile lah. Okay, and also for the deduction. Next, other information you can key in any education remarks, working experience, or any notes. After that is the bank accounts. So you can create multiple accounts, and then invite user, and then is it got any attachment. So for example, you want to attach their resume, or you want to attach their appointment letter, confirmation letter, so you can update here. Okay, if let's say you are using the face recognition, then you need to upload the image so that system can recognize the face. Okay, done. After done, you just save. So this is the employee maintenance. So after that, we also have organization chart. So you can do the chart, okay, and then you can export. Once you export, then system will help you to convert to PDF. So from here, you also can direct edit. Then if you open the employee profile, and then you just do the edit lah. Okay. So after the employee maintenance, okay, so now I will show you how the e-leave work in the system. Okay, so now I will open another employee portal. Okay, so every employee, they will have their own email and password to log into their portal. Alright, so this one is the JSON profile. Okay, so same. Okay, they will have the employee self-service lah. And then what they can do is they can only submit claim and then apply leave, and also for apply for the OT and working hours adjustment. So most of the function here will be hide. So you no need to worry, is it my my employee, my staff, is it can check my payroll process. Okay, so they cannot. And then the employee can only view their own payslip EA form. Okay, so okay, now I will show you how to do the e-leave. Okay, now I will go to apply leave. So here we will show all the leave history lah, that this JSON applied before. And then here you just need to add new. So when you add new, once you choose annual leave, system will show you, okay, how many brought forward days, and then how many entitled days, and then how many taken, and then what is the available days for annual leave. And then you just need to choose the date lah. So if full day, then you just take. And then if let's say you want to apply for half day, you just need to choose the date, and then AM or PM. Also, you can attach any file from the PC. Or if you you're using the mobile, you also can attach lah. Okay, so maybe if you sick, okay, you go visit clinic, and then you have the MC, then you also can upload the MC so that your HR or the management can see the proof. Okay, after you select the date, and then you just key in your reason, and then you save. So once you save, your approval means that the person who approved your leave, they will receive the email, something like this. Okay, so it will show you a leave application for JSON, and then what is the leave type, and then apply for how many days, okay, how many balance leave, and then leave date is when, and then what is the reason. So the approval actually can direct approve or reject through mail, or actually we have three methods lah. Okay, one is email, and then the other one, they can click on this, and then it will show lah, Jason has applied for 1 day. So you can click to view and then approve or reject. And then the other method is through mobile apps. Okay, so your manager or your HR, they can just open their mobile apps and then do the approval lah. Okay, so when I come back to Tiffany profile, okay, so you will see requested my approval. So this one, you can click in details or to check, and then I can direct approve. So if let's say this approval got two, okay, So I let you to see my setting. So my approval setting for leave. Okay, got two approval, right? So which means that these two person must approve, then the JSON leave only will be deducted, only will be approved lah, and then will be deducted. Okay, so you have to take note lah, cannot either one. So if you put two, then these two must do the approval. Same for the claim and also OT. Okay, so just now I approve already. So now I go back to the JSON profile. When I click on the pending request, so you will see, okay, Tiffany already approved, but still pending on Vincent because I have two approval. So so this request must these two approval must do the approve lah, okay, and then JSON only can take the annual leave. Okay, so same for the claim lah. So the step is same. So you just add new. Okay, and then JSON description. Maybe I want to claim for medical. Okay, and then when is the date, and then under which period. Okay, so medical claim, so you can see I have set the limits, yearly limits, monthly limits, and per visit limits. So, and then this one is the field that I created and I want my employee to fill up. Okay, so you just need to key in, okay, clinic ABC. And then when I go visit, and then where is the location, and then what is the amount. Okay, and then I also can upload file lah. Okay, so you just need to select from your PC or your mobile, and then you can save. Okay, so once you save, and then you can see here, actually I can save as draft first. So after month end, when come to the month end, then only I apply for this claim. Okay, so you can choose to save as draft, or you can direct save and apply. Okay, so I save and apply. So you will see the status is in process. So same with the leave, the approval will receive the email and also the mobile notification, and also when they come to the web, then here you will see Jason has applied for claim medical claim. So you can click in to check the details and then do the approval. Okay, so for the OT actually is same lah. So you just request, and then the approval will do the approve or reject. Okay, we have done for the e-claim, e-leave, and also time attendance. So now I'm going to show you the payroll process. But before that, I will go to time attendance import first. So if let's say you are using the e-time attendance, so in the system, you just need to pull the data. You just need to pull the time attendance records. So when you do the payroll process, system will auto calculate for the OT, and then is it got any lateness, absent, or unpaid. So if you are not using our e-time attendance, it's okay. So we have the Excel. You just need to update Excel, and then you import the time attendance. System also can help you to calculate the OT, absent, or lateness. Okay, so you just need to pull, and then you need to take proceed, and then I save. So after I pull the data, then now I will go to my process payroll. Okay, so every month you just need to come to the process payroll, you click on new payroll process. Okay, so for this I will choose month end. Just key in your description, payroll January 2021 payroll. Okay, so it will auto select January, and then when you do the process, actually you can do by department. So for example, maybe middle of the month I will pay salary for the HR first, or the management employee. Okay, and then month of the end, and then I only process for sales. Yeah, so system allow you to do by department or by employee also can. Okay, so if let's say I want to process for all, I no need to take everything, I just click on process. So continue. So at the summary, so system will generate lah. Okay, how many number of employees, total net pay, and then what is your leave cut off date, and then what is your total PCP, total EPF, and all the summary. Okay, if let's say I want to view by details, means that I want to check one by one the employee, the salary, is it correct? Then I go to details, I take which employee I want to check. Okay, so I take Jason. So from here, and then it will generate all the salary, allowance, OT, and then EPF, SOXO, all this. So if let's say I want to update, so maybe this month this Jason got commission. Okay, so you just need to click on this amount, you add new row, description, commission December 2020, and then what's the amount, maybe 200, and then save. So system will update 200 for the commission. So you can update whatever here. So remember, after you update, you can see this blue icon. So you must save and recalculate. So the system will recalculate for the APF, SOXO, EIS. Okay. And then one more thing is, if let's say this employee, okay, she got PCB deduction, okay, 73.4. So I'm not sure this amount is it correct. Okay, so now from system, you can just click on LHDN calculator, then it will open the LHDN website, the calculator. You just need to click on calculate. So all the figure system already how to fill up, you just need to click calculate. So you will see the deduction is 73.4. So this amount will be tally with the system lah. Okay, so if let's say I want to know how you calculate for this PCB, how you get this amount. Okay, we also have the PCB calculation details. So here we'll show the formula. So you can check, and then you can get this amount. Okay, so the formula is actually is correct lah. So you no need to worry, is it the formula got any issue? Okay, so you no need to worry. The formula is follow the LHDN. So after that, okay, so after that you update the employee information. Alright, so here you can print out the payslip, or you want to print out the summary report. But since you are not commit, okay, so when you preview your payslip report, Okay, so it will show the draft lah. The watermark is draft. So because sometimes some of the company they will print out the pay slip and then get the approval from management or director. Okay, so they will print out the pay slip for the director to do the checking. Okay, so system allow you to print out lah, but just only if you show the draft lah, the watermark. Okay, and also you can generate the summary report for checking. Okay, so once you confirm everything, then you can commit all. So you commit all. Okay, and then you can send notification. Once you send the notification, so all the employee will receive the email or their mobile will receive the notification lah. Okay, if you say that, I will show you the example. So they will receive the pay slip, the email. Okay. So if you have to inform all your employee, okay, the pay slip for January 2021 is ready, so that they can log in to check their pay slip or they want to download or print out the pay slip. Okay. So after you commit, so you can print out all the relevant reports lah. Okay. So if let's say you are forgot to update maybe forgot to update their commission or maybe their OT or allowance, it's okay, you still can uncommit. So you just need to come back, you uncommit all, and then you edit, and then you recommit. Okay, so after you commit, when the employee log into their portal, they will see their pay slip. But if you uncommit, then it will disappear. Okay, so take note. Okay, so for the next one, after I process my payroll, so now I want to generate my tax file lah. So you can go to electronic payment. Okay, so you will see, okay, the left hand side is monthly government file, and then for the right hand side is bank payment file. So you can just download which one that you want to upload to the government portal. Okay, and then here you need to download lah. Okay, so you can select different bank. So if let's say my EPF I will submit through Maybank, but also maybe is another bank, so I can change. And then when I download, so it will download the tax file according to your bank. Okay, so you also can download the employee payment. So I choose my bank. So you will see this one is the format lah. So this one you just need to upload to your bank, and then system will help you to do the auto payment. Okay. So after electronic payment, then will be the reports. So we have government reports, management report, employee report, and also human resource report. Okay, so from here you can just go to the particular reports, and then you select which report that you want, and then filter, and then you can go to preview. So all the reports you can print out or you want to export. Okay, you can export to PDF, CSV, or XLS. Okay, and then we also have attendance report. So if you are using our time attendance, so here you can generate multiple reports. Okay, so okay, let's say I want to check the shift schedule, and then I can go to preview. Then it will show all the employee what is their shift schedule. Okay. If let's say I want to check their attendance, so I also can generate the report from system. Okay, so this one is details. So it will help you to calculate what is the total working hours, what is the lateness hours, and then is it got any OT. Okay, so this one is the report that you can get from the system. So we also have few templates for the HR letter, so you can select from here. So we have application letter, confirmation letter, increment, termination, warning letter. Okay, so here you just need to click preview. So this is the template lah. But anyway, actually you can download and then you can modify and then you can print out. Okay. So alright. So now I will show you the okay. So our system also can generate for the EA form. So if you want to generate the EA form, you must run the year-end processing. Okay, so I will go to the year-end, and then here after I run year-end, so here you can click on the EA, and then you can generate the EA form lah for individual employee. So these all the function, all the features that you can do in Cloud Payroll. Alright, so now I will go back to my slide. So as summary, okay, so if you're using e-leave, e-claim, e-time attendance, it actually will link to the payroll process. Okay, so it will help you to calculate the leave balance, it will help you to deduct, and then all the employee can check their leave balance. In the pay slip also will show the balance, also will show the leave information. Okay, and then if you are using the e-claim, all the amount will update to the payroll process. So if you are using the e-time attendance system, will help you to calculate is it got any lateness, absent, or any OT or unpaid leave. Okay, so all this will link to payroll process. Okay, so if you are Autocount accounting user, so if you are using the Autocount Cloud Payroll, so if you have the integration, so in your accounting, we will help you to install a plugin. So the plugin, after install every month, after you run the process in Cloud Payroll, you just need to run the posting, then system will help you to generate the journal. Okay, so you no need to key in all the total all the total salary, total allowance, and then how much the EPF, so you no need to key in. Okay, so you just need to run the posting, system will help you to generate the journal entry. Okay, now for the mobile apps. So for the Autocount Cloud Payroll, the apps now you can download from App Store. You can get it on Google Play. Even for the Huawei, you also can download on Apps Gallery, which means that most of the devices we do support for the Cloud Payroll. So the app is free, so you no need to worry after you install, you will be charged. Okay, next I will show you the short video what you can do in the Cloud Payroll. So first, when I click in the leave, so I can see my leave entitlement and then how much the balance leave. Okay, and then is there I got any pending requests and also the history. So now I will click on claim. So I will see okay, I will see how much that I saved in draft and how much already applied and then how much I rejected and how much is approved. And then is it got any pending request? Is it paid or not paid? And then also the history. Okay, now I will click on the pay slip. So the payslip will show me all the payslip lah by monthly. So you just need to click the particular month and then you can download and check the salary information. So other than payslip, you also can print out the EF form lah. You can download the EF form. So for the next one is requested my approval. So if let's say you are the approver, so maybe some request is waiting for your approval. So you can check from here. Okay. So when you click and then you can check the information, the details, and then from there you can click approve or you want to reject. So this one is the announcement. So whatever announcement sent by management, so when you open your mobile apps, you also can check from here. Okay, to-do list. So you also can set your to-do list so that system will prompt you the reminder. Okay, and then if you want to check, you also can open your mobile apps to check your to-do list. And then if let's say you have loan, then you can check your loan. And then the calendar, so you can check your calendar when is public holiday and then your shift. And then is it got any people on leave? So this one is the attendance. So if you are using the attendance module, then employee need to come in here to do the clock in and clock out. So when you do clock out, so it will have the selection for you to do the clock out. So if let's say you have two methods, okay, GPS or Wi-Fi, so you can select from here. So if GPS, then you need to turn on your GPS. So for the request, you can see, is it I got any request? Is it I want to request for OT or I want to adjust my working hours? So I can send the request here. And then my attendance. So it will show my attendance status. When is my time to clock in? And then is it I got clock out? And then is it I absent or lateness? Is it I got overtime? Is it my working hours? Is it complete? So it will show all the status here. And then I will go to my the maps. So it will show me, okay, maybe yesterday where I went, and then last week where I went. So there it will show you all the records. So in the team attendance, it will show my team, okay, how many is absent, how many is late, how many is on shift, and then this one is the team statistic. So it will show me the summary lah, okay. And then in the schedule, I can check my schedule here. So if let's say I got morning and afternoon shift, so after my manager assign the shift for me, then I can check from here lah. So I know this week I'm a morning shift, and then next week maybe it's the noon shift. And then the next one is the report. So you can print out the report and also the setting. The setting only can be accessed by payroll user lah to do the setting. Okay, so after the attendance, then you can open the company share document. So if let's say your company, your HR got share maybe the policy or maybe got the SOP. Okay, so from here you can just open and download. And then the last one is the approval history. Okay, so whatever I already do the approve or reject, it will show here lah. Okay, for leave, claim or attendance. Okay, so this is all the things that we can do in the mobile apps. So I think most of the things can do just only the payroll process and also electronic payment and then tolls reports. You have to do through web. Okay, so other things you can do by using the mobile apps. All right. So the next one, okay. So that's all for today's sharing. Okay, so thank you for watching. So if you have any inquiry, so please leave us a comment, or you want to PM, or you can leave your contact number. We will arrange people to contact you. Okay, So if you're interested for the demo trial, so you can click on this link lah. But I believe the link is already shared at the comment there. So you can just click in and then you do the registration. So if you're not clear how to do, you may contact us. Okay. So once again, thank you for watching. Okay, good night and stay safe.